Hey, it's Kathy Sullivan, and I'm really pleased to be here endorsing Cindy Warmington to be an executive counselor for the state of New Hampshire. Um, I know Cindy because she has been the chair of our New Hampshire Democratic Party platform committee for several cycles, and that's a tough job. You have to travel around the state, go to all the hearings, all the committee meetings to listen to ideas and proposals from people from every segment of our party, and then chair the platform committee and come up with a document that built a consensus among all our state Democrats, which is not always easy, but also one that represents our democratic values and also our state of New Hampshire values, because ultimately it's about winning elections. And Cindy's done a masterful job of building consensus and being a leader on the platform committee. I know Cindy is going to stand firm if we have a governor, hopefully we won't, but if we ever have a governor when she's on the council who wants to nominate right-wing ideologues to the judiciary, which Chris Sununu has tried to do. He tried to nominate a chief justice who has a record of being anti-choice. He's, as attorney general, has argued cases in favor of voter suppression laws. And he also has been very weak when it comes to gun safety laws. Cindy would not vote for a nominee like that. We can trust her to stand firm to a governor who tries to do these things. And finally, and this is really important too, I don't want to let this go, Cindy's got a long record of working in the healthcare industry and also as a healthcare attorney. One of the biggest jobs of the Executive Council is to oversee the departments of the state of New Hampshire. The Department of Health and Human Services is our biggest department, and it is the biggest budget of any of the departments in the state. So she is the most qualified person in this field to be able to oversee what is happening at the Department of Health and Human Services and to examine their contracts, to look at their policies, and to serve as a check and balance with respect to things that may come before the Executive Council when it comes to these matters. And speaking of checks and balances too, as I mentioned, the Executive Council has to approve all contracts. Cindy will dig deep and she will make sure that if a contract comes before the Executive Council, that there is no cronyism and there are no conflicts of interest. And that is critical for good governance in the state of New Hampshire. So that's why I'm endorsing Cindy Warmington. I'm really excited about it. I think she'll do a great job in the Executive Council, and I hope that you also join me in endorsing Cindy for Executive Council and voting for her in September in the primary. Thank you so much.